Morning folks, Kevin here. Well, it's June 10th, 2025. We survived the storm that came through twice yesterday, late afternoon and then overnight. And boy, did it come down. It really did come down. And I could see it coming from the distance, and the winds were starting to pick up, and the skies were just completely dark. And it came and it poured, and I was in the middle of trying to get some shelving units into the shipping container here. And here's some of the shelves here that go on the shipping container. And by the way, all those wonderful bins, I bought 2 pallets. I never thought I'd use them all up, but here's some of the blue bins that I picked up. They were a Rite Aid Corporation bins that they were selling those out for whatever reason. And so we got deals. Todd actually told me about it, and for those who asked, Todd has been a longtime viewer of the channel. People wondering if he's a neighbor or whatnot. You know, he's within driving distance, of course, but he's been watching the channel for a while and sort of identified with me as a result of the things that I do and the things that I talk about and all. And he reached out and offered help. And for most people, when they do that, they really just want to chat and all, but we do spend some time chatting. But he's a gung-ho, very, very helpful person, so it's worked out well. You know, and he says he enjoys it coming here, which is wonderful. That's what it's all about. But Todd had told me about the blue bins, I think it was on Facebook Marketplace. And so I went down and I picked up one pallet, and I think there were 54 on it, and those ended up being brand new ones. Then I went back and bought another pallet of 50, I think 54 as well, which weren't all new ones. But I've used all of those up. So now I'm back to my buckets and other bins. And trying to make room in the shipping containers. There's some of the shelving here. I'll show you. So as the storm was racing in, I'm trying to bring the shelving units in. Of course, I had doors still open here in the shipping containers. And when the wind-driven rain, man, everything was soaked. You know, I did all I could to dry out the plywood as best as we could and all, and it was just the rain was just blowing right over the top of this, and the water was just flowing right off the sides of this. It's still pretty wet right now. These are the shelving units that I was bringing in when it was pouring and all, and I just sort of tossed some of the bins in here. And you know, all the contents that are in these bins, you know, they're all drenched from when the building collapsed, whether the snow melting or the rain or whatever, just like the rest of the stuff that's out there now. But I bring it into the lower shop and try and dry everything off as much as possible, fans and all that. And hopefully these bins didn't leak too much, but the water was just pouring off of my and all. But it was in the middle of a downpour, and I just wanted to close everything up and all, and go from there. So thank goodness Todd did identify those blue bins. That was, man, an essential thing. I didn't even realize how essential they were. But we're making progress. Kelsie is scheduled to come today. She's the inventory contents public adjuster who works for us, just itemizing everything, and then her team back at I'll call it another location will appraise it as far as, you know, what it's worth, you know, based on its age and that sort of thing. I did get in last night right after the first storm came through. UPS delivered the other shipping container racks, so I've got those. They're in the lower shop. I've got to put those together yet. and just trying to figure out where I'm going to put things right now. So I have 3 more of the shorties, not shorties, but narrower ones than these ones here. I got to bring back here, and just got to decide where to put them. I just opened up the doors to the shipping containers so we can get some ventilation in here, and we'll see how things go. Basically, it's move more stuff into the shipping containers. I've got some tools that I've been trying to dry quite a bit. I'll bring those down next. I'm glad I didn't try bringing them down yesterday, and they would have gotten soaked in here even if I got them in here. So I'm going to go ahead and get started, and good Lord willing, things will work out today. And I would like a nice breeze too. A nice little steady wind would be very helpful for drying out the shipping containers and the materials in them. But I guess we'll take what we can get. First thing, let's unload Doge here and get some things inside. Well, it's been another full day. Kelsie did come. She did the inventory, all the additional stuff that I'd put into this shipping container, which doesn't look like much from this end, but there was quite a bit that I added to this. I also brought down a lot of the power tools that I'd put into the lower workshop. A lot of battery operated, some corded ones. These were ones that were in boxes, and so she was able to go through that stuff. So I brought that back to the lower shop. There's still more stuff in the lower shop that I gotta go through and all, but we are making progress. It's just taking a fair amount of time. So let me see. I ended up taking a few boards out of this one. This was the first shelving that I did put in, and so these are going to come out. So hopefully tomorrow I'll get to this one. I've got oh, I did get the shipping container shelving metal brackets, these things here. I got all of those put together now. So I got one more to put up there, which is right here, and I've got to take everything off of this one and then reassemble this unit here, and that'll give me more space. I could put things up on the shelves and move things around. Moving things is getting to be a not so fun task. I guess you don't mind moving things once or twice, but once you get to 3 or 4 times, it gets to be a real hassle. And so I was able to leave the doors open throughout the whole day today, and not much breeze at all, but we did have some sunshine and it warmed up, so that was nice. So this is a shipping container that I had all of these roller shelves on. And you may be able to see here, Kelsie had warned me about this. So these ones were in the workshop originally, and I thought that this one was okay. Well, the wheels that mount into this are bent, and I didn't notice that before. So I've got to deal with that issue. I'll have to get that unloaded. But I was able to pull all these out, move everything around in here. Let's go down to the end so it'll be easier to see. Moving stuff continuously here, but after moving everything away from the wall, I was able to get all of these shelving units up, and I don't know if I can get up there. So I got all these shelving units up. Now I still have to there's splices that are like these boards here that will splice, get screwed in. You can see down here some. I haven't screwed those in yet. I think I'm going to take some of the bleach and go over all these boards. These are extras that I did, and these are just 1/4 inch. I think they'll still work. But these ones will go in the shipping container that we were just at a couple of minutes ago, the one over there. So I just got those cut up. So those will be the splices that help to hold the 2x6s or 2x8s together. Mostly 2x6s is what I've been doing in this one, and one 2x10. So yeah, I've got more of the 2x6s out here, a few more of the 2x8s. These are 2x8s here. And so we'll see. Tomorrow's another day. And we'll see what I can get done over there. I was able to get a fair amount of stuff out here today to get put on the shelves. Kelsie didn't go through the other side over there. She'll come Friday again and continue the inventory. That'll be the other side, the one that I could put more stuff in after I get these couple established and all. So we're getting there day by day. It's taking a lot of time and a lot of man hours doing this stuff. Good Lord. And I guess that's about it. I'm just plumb tuckered again. The way I end these videos, I got a little bit of a headache, a little bit dehydrated here. And yeah, so I left these doors open so everything could dry out pretty darn well, because it just poured inside of here and all. And I'll decide. I think what I'm going to do is this is just going to be all piping up in here and all. And these are the cabinets, the last of the cabinets that I wanted to get out and all. So I guess that's it for today's video, folks. I really appreciate you guys watching. Sorry I didn't give you more action in between, but working in these shipping containers, it's quite boring, I think. And tomorrow I'll bleach some of these boards. I'll start working down there, pulling out the other boards in that one shipping container that I put in 1x, rough cut 1x and all. Take everything off the shelves, get everything moved out of the way, and start making some 2x like I did in this shipping container today and all. So at least that's my plan. I did spend some time cleaning up in the shop up there. I did get that done some. And swept up, so you can actually see a little more space. I haven't moved the tool cabinets to where they belong yet, but you know, that'll get done bit by bit. Those are when it's raining, I can go in there and do that. So I'm going to close up the shipping containers. Hopefully it doesn't rain. I think we're going to have a couple of days of dry. I'm really hoping for that, so everything can dry out as much as possible inside of these containers. So that's it for the once again, that's it for today's video, folks. I really appreciate you watching, appreciate the thumbs up, appreciate your comments, and I hope you folks stay safe and take care and get outside and enjoy life. Spend some time outside. That's my recipe for a happy, successful life. Again, thanks so much for watching. Take care and stay safe. Bye-bye now.